Taylor Watch. Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Thursday.
Woohoo! Happy
Thursday. Happy Thursday from the Bang Girls.
From the Bangers.
We have new bangs on the
Yes.
streets.
We got two.
Gia got her hair cut.
Yeah,
She
one
looks
thing
precious.
we need more of is a bitch with bangs,
bangs.
talking about Taylor Swift.
Right, there aren't
Yeah.
enough bitches with bangs
No.
talking about Taylor Swift,
No.
and that is a problem in society. And
Yep.
thankfully, we are solving that crisis
Literally,
one
yep.
haircut at a time. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
What was the
I
the
don't
thought, the
really
urge, the
know,
switch?
honestly. I feel like I've always wanted bangs.
Yeah.
Like I just would post like on my close friends stories all the time. Like whenever I was like really hungover, I just always be like, I
course.
want bob, I want a bob, and I want bangs.
yeah?
And I don't know. I was just going through Pinterest the other day, just looking at some wispy bang
Pinterest
looks.
will make you get bangs every
Oh,
time.
totally.
Like if you are on Pinterest, you will get bangs.
Because they're always like perfectly cut, like looking
Yeah.
amazing. So I scheduled a hair appointment and then kind of like last second was like, and what if I did like wispy bangs? And he was like, ooh, I love it. So we did it, and at first I hated it, and I'm growing to like it a lot. So
yeah, it's an adjustment. I love how we're talking about this as if it's like but it is. It's a major.
no, it is because like
I said this before. Like when I cut my hair like this, I hadn't had bangs since like 6th grade. Like that was the first time I ever
Yeah.
tried bangs. And to be honest, I fucking loved it even then. But it was too much work. Like 6 a.m. in the morning trying to
especially
like
as like
you
a
know.
9-year-old,
Right.
Yeah.
Like I was young and I was like already taking too much time getting ready in the morning. And so it was just like kind of a hassle. Now as an adult, it's just like I'll be late for work then.
I am.
But it's like I was saying that it's not a haircut, it's a lifestyle. It really is.
yeah.
Like it kind of changes your mood. Like it kind of makes
No,
you
I'm
feel like ooh, like I'm more mysterious than I
No,
was
literally,
yesterday.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm mysterious. Like
I think it's because
ooh.
your hair is like right here and you can like kind of see it. So you're
I know.
like, I'm hidden.
And I smoked, and I was like chilling on my couch, and I was like it felt like there was like a
Yeah.
like a roof on my head. I was
That
like,
is what it feels like.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like you're like wearing a hat. And
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
What's happening here?
And I was like, I just kept fucking with them and like
Always.
playing with them. But yeah,
I love it.
it's new
think you look amazing.
new apartment, new me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad bitch
I'm gonna
vibes.
start like lurking around in like libraries
I
and
love it.
bookstores, and yeah, maybe I'll smoke a cigarette.
Hell yeah. Yes. These are the kind of bitches I need in my life.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's perfect. It's so perfect. But it is, isn't it? It's like that feeling of like I just need something fresh. I need something new.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just want to make a drastic change and it doesn't matter. Like it's, bangs get a bad rep. People think that you
Yeah.
only get bangs when you're like, on
5.
the cusp
Yeah.
or
Or if
5,
you're, like, having a
or
mental
if you're like
breakdown, yeah.
dying. Yeah, like something's going on, whatever. But not always.
Yeah,
Sometimes
no
they
mental
find you.
breakdown. Honestly, like
No.
it just kind of
No,
happened.
you've been chilling.
Yeah.
So you're not.
No,
I wasn't concerned when
Yeah.
when you sent it to me. I was like, oh no, this is just a cute haircut. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't like call the police.
and
you know?
it was either that or like something crazy. Like I
Yeah.
wanted to do like full under my hair like color,
Ooh,
but Francesca's getting married in 2 months.
so true, so
3
true.
months. So
and that's,
yeah.
and that's you being a good sister.
Thank
because,
you. Last
'cause,
thing,
yeah,
I didn't want to pull a Kylie Jenner at
No.
Kim Kardashian's wedding when she
No.
had like the icy blue hair.
that was
Kim
so
almost-
wild.
yeah, so-
I know. She looked great though.
I was
Kylie.
like, bangs will do for now.
bangs will do
Yeah,
for now. and
that'll
that's
cure
fabulous.
my. Like I don't know. Every like 6 months, I'm like, I need to do something. Like
Absolutely.
I don't know what it is.
I myself am not fatigued by my hair, but I can't tell. Like when your hair is long. This is the longest my hair has ever been.
Yeah, your hair
probably.
is really
It's
long.
really long right now, and it makes you think like, all right, I gotta like it's been like this for a while. I gotta switch it up, whatever. But I know like I've had short hair before, and I loved it, but I've never done it with the
I
bangs.
was gonna say, I feel like I could see
And,
you doing
yeah,
like
I've
a
thought
bob
about it.
moment.
I've thought about it, and because when I had it, it was so cute. But when I had it, I was also like 23, and I kind of think, I don't know if it would look as cute on me. Like I feel like I'm a little. I don't want to say I'm like too old for like a bob and bangs, but I do think that like I will look different. And it will upset me. You know
I
what
feel
I
like
mean?
you would fit your vibe.
could.
I don't know. I watched this
could.
girl because I'm
starting to
always.
get
I feel like
attached.
everyone is kind of. I don't know if it's like the bob is trending or what it is, but
Everyone's getting a bob right now.
everyone's bobbing it
bobbing
up.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe I'll do the bangs and the bob.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then I was
yeah.
like, mm-mm. I watched this girl's video because this girl got a bob and
Yeah.
and someone commented like, how did you know that you like
How did you
pull,
know?
could
How
pull
did
it
you know
off?
you were ready for the bob?
No, literally.
Yeah. But really,
And she was like, honestly, like you kind of just know yourself, and you know if you can rock the bop. And I know myself, I don't think I could rock the bop. And that's okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I think that your hair length right now
Yeah,
is
it's
perfect.
perfect.
It's
I
really
agree.
really cute. And that's kind of like mine was a little bit shorter, but
Yeah.
then when it grew to that length, it like looked its best. I
Yeah.
think like again, this was years ago, but I like. Yeah, I go back and forth and I'm like, what am I going to do with it? Whatever. I think really what it is that I need to just start like fully doing my hair more.
yeah.
Like I'm always half-assing. Like halfway through, I'll kind of get sick of it
Same.
and I'll be like, oh, whatever. 'Cause I know the humidity's going to make it curl up and like
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But when I do my hair for real, it looks great.
Yeah.
So I feel like I just need to.
I'm
I'll just feel
hoping
better
that
about it
the
then.
bangs will make me do
Force
my
you
hair
into
more.
it,
Yeah,
because it will. They
Yeah.
do. I was laughing. Thinking about it this morning because I was like doing my hair this morning and I was blowing out my bangs and like kind of complaining in my head about how long they are and how annoying it is and I have to get them cut. But I yesterday, and I was laughing again, thinking like my life has changed so drastically with the bangs because even when I don't want to wash my hair, which I didn't yesterday, I still have to like wash the bangs.
Yeah, oh,
so I'm
yeah.
constantly
Getting
like,
your bangs
doing
wet.
a little, getting my
Yeah.
bangs wet, putting a little bit of shampoo in like with just the bangs, and I like whenever I'm doing it, I feel like a freak. But I'm like, you know what? No, this is the
I feel
vibe.
like I've
this
seen.
is the life.
Did you did that in
think I did it
Paris,
in
right?
Paris.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta
Yeah,
do. I mean,
gotta do what you gotta do.
I do that sometimes even when I had like curtain bangs. I would wet them
Yeah.
a little bit and just redo them.
You just gotta
But-
do it. You just gotta make sure you're looking fly and just feeling good. And sometimes that's your hair, and that's
Yeah.
all that matters. But I wonder if you know, obviously I have to talk about Taylor Swift. She's the queen of the bangs. I wonder if she has ever like thought, I'm sick of the bangs. You know what I mean? Because when she got bangs, it was a big announcement. It was
Right.
like, I've got bangs now.
Yeah,
and that was
and
it.
she's had she's had
Like,
bangs since 1989.
Since 1989, yeah. She's never like not had bangs.
Was looking at old pictures of her from like, I don't know what era it was. I want to say maybe like pre 1989 ish, like when she wore that like gold dress and she had the long no bangs, long like straight hair, like the Cole eyeshadow look.
The dress is short, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like kind of it's strapless maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
That was like maybe like an AMAs or something a long
I
time ago.
want to say it was something
'Cause
like
she kind of
that.
looked like rockerish, right?
Yeah.
Like it was a little
Oh no, no.
like Jenny Humphrey vibes.
Oh,
Honestly,
I guess she did have bangs actually. I'm wrong. And
me
it was
see.
the AMAs. Good call.
Yeah,
I'll put
yeah.
the picture in, but
yeah.
she did have bangs. Oops. But I loved.
I didn't remember her with bangs in that pic.
Yeah, this is 2013, but
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with her hair,
Yeah, it looks
obsessed with everything
amazing
about
there.
that
She, you know what though, Taylor has such good hair.
hair. Yeah, her hair game
And
is next level.
It really is. And I'm just like, again, go back to the thing of like, what's the skincare routine? What's the hair care routine? Like, I want to know those things. Like, you know, we see influencers all day long on TikTok, all day long everywhere, but like, she's the only person I want to know what she does for everything.
I
'cause
wanna
she
just know,
she's
like-
so preserved. Like, she doesn't change. And it's like, it's it just only gets better. And I, you know, as you know, I'm always talking, we're the same age, and I'm like, give me your fucking secrets. Like,
Yeah.
I'm also trying to drink from the fountain of youth. Like, let
True.
me do it.
But at the end of the day, she still gets that frizz at the end. You know,
She
like
still
she's
gets
still
that
human
frizz.
like us.
She
Like
still
no matter
gets that
what
frizz.
product she uses,
Doesn't matter.
you can't fight the frizz sometimes.
Can't fight the frizz,
Yeah.
especially when your hair is curly. It's so
Maybe she
frustrating.
needs the way.
Maybe she needs the way.
What do we say about ways? Like
The
you too busy to be frizzy.
too busy. Yeah.
Yep.
Too busy to be
And-
frizzy.
yeah.
But it is true. But it's so funny you brought that up. I forget if we talked about it the other day. I don't think we did. But we talked about it offline. I forget if we talked about it on the pod with the how Charles said, what if she's wearing a wig?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did
And
we
if
talk
her,
about it on the pod?
I think so. And we said that if
Oh
her
yeah,
wig
we were like,
flew
what if
off,
it fell off? Because it was so cold in Edinburgh and her hair wasn't curling up, and he was like, oh my god, like what if she's wearing a wig? And I was like, it'd be the funniest thing in the world if it flew off. Like,
There's
funniest thing in the world.
too many external factors that could happen with
There's
a wig.
no way.
I feel like
Oh yeah, no. It's too much of a risk.
Yeah.
Also, people will come for her wig. Do you see people are like coming for Chapel Roan for having like exposed lace in the front of her wig? I'm like, everyone needs to chill the fuck
She
out.
literally was the Statue of Liberty.
She was just
like
a costume.
Yeah,
like, who
give her a
cares? Like, she's
break.
performing a gobble. She's not like, ugh, just stop. People love to criticize.
People love to criticize.
It's crazy.
Especially like up and coming girls. Like I saw the TikTok of this guy and he was like, all right, so like when are people gonna start hating on Sabrina Carpenter? Like it's only a matter
Ugh,
of time before they
I
find something
know.
that they don't like
It,
about
like,
her.
is
And
true,
and
though.
it's
It's
so it's
frustrating.
so toxic. Like and I do feel like it happens with men too, I will say, but like any person that gets like that sudden burst of stardom, like people are very quick to try to dull it, and
Yeah.
it's sad.
It is sad. Well, they don't like to see a bitch on top, and that's really
No.
what it is.
Yeah.
You know, they just don't.
They hate to see a bad bitch winning.
No, they really do. They
Yeah,
really
and we
do.
kind of also, speaking of just like singers, we kind of have to eat our words because we
Oh?
said that there's no men releasing music, and it turns out that like
God.
the top charts are like
Well,
all men.
Apparently, the top charts are bootleg because
Oh.
I don't know what word. No, they're not.
bootleg in
actually.
our head?
I'm calling them bootleg
Yeah.
because what the fuck are these songs? You know what I mean?
It's like
Although it's like Post Malone, I guess.
yeah,
has
Post Malone and Morgan Wallen
and Morgan
song.
Wallen, which no wonder I don't know it.
yeah, but I heard that I think Sabrina beat them for number one.
She did. So
Yeah.
she ousted herself as like number one on iTunes or
Yeah.
Apple,
Love
and
it.
then she's on the charts for Espresso, obviously still. And please, 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 maybe we haven't seen like this week's.
Yeah, it
like-
says, but this is Spotify global.
Spotify's different, yeah,
Espresso's number one. It says.
Oh, okay, I'm
but
talking
this
about
doesn't
that.
even have please, please, please on there.
I'm talking about that Billboard 100, like whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was Post Malone, Kendrick Lamar's up there, obviously for that diss track with Drake.
Yeah, Eminem's on
um,
there.
Eminem,
Zach Bryan,
Zach Bryan.
Hosier, who we love.
Hosier, we love. Yeah, he can.
And
he
that
can
guy
stay.
Tommy Richmond with the million like. I'm a
what's that?
dinner soon, $1 million baby. I'm a man.
Are all these people like country people?
It's all like TikTok songs that get famous.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I also just am not in the country world. Like I will, if I hear a good country song that kind of makes it into mainstream, sure, I'll pop off. But I'm not a country gal. Like the Zach Bryan song, I don't know that shit. Like, I just don't.
I have lost all
no
of my
interest.
love for country, and except Beyonce's album.
Well,
Cowboy
of
Carter.
course. Well, of course. She's the
Yeah.
exception, not the
Yeah.
rule. And, but yeah, so, I mean, I guess whatever, like, roll my eyes. Congrats to these men for being on the list. But
Literally.
on our list, in our minds, you don't exist.
No, in our
Unfortunately.
list, it's like Sabrina, Tay, Billy,
Ariana.
Chapel, Ariana. Yeah, I did
Gracie.
not realize that Ariana's album like really didn't do that well. If I'm not mistaken,
You're
like
right. I'm kind of shocked by that because I do think, and it does suck that like all all the girls are coming out with new music kind of around the same time and whatever, and things get lost in the shuffle when you're like a Taylor Swift
Yeah.
super fan. Because Ariana Grande's album is so good.
So
like if I
good.
had to honestly pick, to be fair, I haven't listened to Billy's album. Like I still haven't. I have to. Maybe tonight I'll do it. Ariana like would be my choice for album of the year. Like her songs are so good, and you can like the feeling behind them. And she came out with that new music video with Penn Badgley we talked about the other day. Like I don't know. I think that
it's
like I've definitely talked shit about Ariana Grande before.
Yeah, me
like
too.
generally speaking,
Yeah.
like just because she's messy. But at the end of the day, I still really like her. And
love
she's
her.
really talented,
and
I'm
I
sure she's going
love
through
her.
it,
She
and
has the best voice, obviously,
Oh,
and yeah,
oh,
she's gone
absolutely.
through so much, and
she
like
has gone through a lot.
I don't know what it is with this album. Like, it's just so good. I don't know if it's
really
the
good.
lyricism.
Yeah.
It's just really good. The production's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think so far, obviously TTPD, Eternal Sunshine, and Hit Me Hard and Soft are my favorites
That's
so
Billy, right?
far.
Hit Me
Yeah,
Hard and
yeah,
Soft. Yeah.
yeah. Next level from these women. But the reason why I brought up the Ariana, the fact that it's like not doing that well, is I sent you that
Oh yeah.
like chart, and like even Lover did better in like 2024 than her album did.
wow.
I don't know if
Damn.
that's even true.
That's crazy.
Let me see if I can.
I never know what to trust, to
I
be
thought-
honest.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
never know
this
what
is
I'm
like
looking
chart
at.
data,
Right.
and this says best-selling albums in 2024 so far in the U.S.
Yeah.
Number 1, Torture Poets Department. Number 2, Hit Me Hard and Soft. Number 3, Cowboy Carter. Number 4, 1989 Taylor's version.
Oh God.
Number 5, Lover.
Mm.
Number 6, I don't know what that is. Number 7, I don't know what that is. Number 8, Folklore. Number 9, Midnights.
Wow.
Number 10, Eternal Sunshine.
Interesting.
So like, how
mean,
is
that sounds
Lover
crazy.
beating Eternal
Yeah,
Sunshine?
no. Like I like to. That makes me sad. It makes me sad only because like I know that we all love like the old Taylor albums and whatever. And like what are all these things based off of? Like streams?
Yeah,
What are
yeah.
people
What are they
doing?
based off of?
Like who's, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I feel sad. I feel like they deserve more time in the
Yeah.
sun. I don't think it's anybody's fault. I just wish that we were a little different.
Yeah,
know?
I feel like everyone's like, we need more music. We need like better music. We need better music. And
Yeah.
now we're getting so
We
much.
have so
that
much good music.
a lot's getting lost in the sauce.
Absolutely. Don't
Yeah.
let yourself get lost in the sauce because there are great songs. There are
I've
great
been bumping
videos.
Eternal Sunshine, the title track lately.
Absolutely.
So good.
Really,
I love,
really good.
love.
My brother likes it too. Oh, I was chatting with my brother. He also loves Chapel. And so we're very excited. We're going to the Shore in a couple weeks. I'm doing like a family vacay down the shore with just my family.
So fun.
Which will be nice. We haven't done a family
jealous.
vacay like that in like 10 years, like something crazy. So we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be great. But it's but my brother is gonna like pick me up at the train on the way. And
Fun.
And we have already have plans to blast some Chappell Roan.
Oh
in the
yeah,
car.
definitely.
So I'm really excited. He says he sings Hot to Go like every day. Like perfect.
Yeah. I'm excited for whatever she puts out next, because she teased a new song at Gov Ball, and you know she had Good Luck Babe come out. So it seems like, I mean, is it Rise and Fall of Midwest Princess, or just the Rise of Midwest Princess? I don't remember what the name of the album is.
It's really long. All of her shit's so long that I kind of glaze over.
But
I still appreciate.
That album came out like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's an old album.
Yeah, so I'm ready for Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. 2023 actually it came out. So actually,
interesting.
Not
so maybe
that
just
long
like
ago.
last year.
Last
summer.
Maybe she had a few other songs come out before, because I saw like a video of her in like 2022 or 2021, like opening, and like this is when she was really, really small.
Right.
And it's crazy to see how much like her stage presence and her vocal performance have improved.
That's incredible.
Tenfold. And so who knows? She's just gonna keep getting better and better.
I did see the Big Chappell stands on Twitter crying because I guess she deleted like all of her old TikToks.
Yeah, I did see that.
Because you know she's up.
Yeah,
everybody knows who she is now.
Yeah.
Very famous. People will dig through your shit and try to find something wrong with you. Like it happens like clockwork.
Yeah, she
and
never
so
had like anything bad.
No,
she
it's
had
just
like some
cunty.
pretty yeah, some very cunty like jokes and stuff, you know,
which are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I do wish that she would, but I understand that. I understand when you're trying to reach like a mainstream audience.
Yeah,
it's a little different than when you're just kind of like indie. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But yeah. So you know, keep your ears open for all the good music out there. Don't don't believe that there isn't any, because there is. Also good music. Charlie XCX, and she is relevant right now because I want to. Well, she's relevant all the time, but I want to bring up something that I did not know, which will lead us into a topic that has been alerted to us today.
Yep.
Charlie XCX is now is Brat an album or a song? I have not looked into it. It's an album. Yep. Okay. People are saying it's for millennials, which is great, but yeah, people are like, you guys are stupid, like, because everybody's like, oh, you're old bitches, don't read this or don't. This isn't for you.
Huh.
And then the people online are like, you guys are stupid. This is literally for millennials. She's also my age, by the way. Like Charlie and I are the same age. So like I haven't listened yet and I don't know about that, but that's what the streets are saying.
I guess I don't know like what type of music that like you guys listen to more in like college and stuff and like high school.
If it's anything like fancy, then it's for us.
Like not really. Like it's like very like, I don't know how to describe like EDM music.
So
like,
true. It's not really my style of music.
It's like it's not house. It's like techno kind of mixed with house, mixed with like, I wish I could describe like the
like
genre.
Electronic, maybe?
Like electronic,
very
electronic, very electronic.
I can't speak much further past that because I haven't listened yet, but everybody's telling me to, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I've been doing. I've just been, I'm back on my book. I'm back listening to my book. So
I'm back on the book grind too.
So I'm losing a lot of time listening
to music. What book
are you
reading?
I'm on, which one am I on? I'm doing the tandem read, but I'm kind of giving up on the tandem read because I just like want to get one done. So Empire of Storms.
One is Cole's perspective and one is Aylin's.
Kale.
Oh, Kale. I always call him Cole. Kale. I hate
Kale. Like
Kale.
Like chaos, but with an L.
Okay. Kale. One is Kale's perspective and one is Aylin's.
Yes.
Okay. I think I might just skip Kale's. I hate him.
It's struggling. Like I'm struggling getting through it.
I've never had a character piss me off more in my life.
He's annoying as fuck. I felt the exact same way. Like he has a you're on Queen of Shadows right now, right? This is the Throne of Glass series we're talking about,
by the way, sorry.
Which is so good.
So good.
So
you
all
guys
the Sarah J.
should
Maas
read.
books, you guys know we love her. But Kale sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, he sucks. He has a good like moment in Queen of Shadows.
Okay.
He's like good in Queen of Shadows, and it's like, all right, finally you serve your
because
purpose.
He is just
so you'll hate him less by the end of the book for sure.
Oh my god!
But right, Empire Storms is the one with all of the regular characters. Selena / Aylin, whatever, and Tower of Dawn is the one that's Kayal and like his journey.
Okay.
But they say to do the tandem read because it's all happening at the same time.
Okay.
And obviously, they're always shifting perspectives in these books.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just like adding a couple more perspectives in. So it's really not that hard to do. But because I'm listening to them, because I just can't keep buying these thick ass books. So
Yeah.
I'm like listening to them. And I have a Kindle. Oh, wait, speaking of, I just got the cutest fucking thing for my Kindle. You're going to die.
Ooh, like a cover?
Yes. And you're going to die. Let me see if I can find it to show you. But so I can't find it right now. I'll explain it in a second.
Okay.
Let me finish this thought. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm listening to them. And it was fine because it tells you which chapters to go through. It's like listen to 14, 15, 16 and then switch over to the other book and listen to like 8, 9, 10. And so it's easy to like do it. But it's annoying because you can't like set an exact timer to like alert you when to switch over. And sometimes I'm reading or listening and whatever, and I'm into it, but I don't notice when it's like when it changes chapters. I just kind of glaze over it most of the time. So I like kind of go past it. It's just whatever. I'm just going to read them. I'll just listen to them both like one after the other. I'm already halfway through. I'm halfway through both, almost done with Empire of Storms and whatever. So, why did that even come up? Oh, because I said I've been listening to books instead of music.
Yeah.
Back to Charlie XCX though. So people are saying online that Charlie has a song where in the song she has lyrics that are like, I don't want to see her backstage at my boyfriend's show, fingers crossed behind my back that they break up. Yeah. People think that has to do with Taylor and Maddie. I don't think so. I don't think that Charlie cares. No. I don't think that she's involved. However, now we have the news of the day, which is that Maddie Healy and Gabriette are engaged.
Good for them.
Congrats to them.
Congrats
Good for them.
Yeah.
No animosity, no whatever. But I guess Gabriette and Charlie are good friends. Yeah. Because Charlie is dating / engaged, maybe? I don't know.
Dating. I don't know if they're engaged. George.
The guitarist
or bassist.
Yeah,
one of them,
something like that. George.
His name's George, yeah.
And so they're all friends, all together, whatever. People online are telling me that Gabriette and I don't know how true this is, but people online are telling me that they're still kind of like making videos, making fun of Taylor. Somebody said Gabriette made a video making fun of the Bad Blood music video. I never saw that or heard anything about it. Someone said that. I don't know if it's true or not. Also, apparently, like Maddie's liking like anti-Swiftie stuff. I don't know about that either. I didn't see with my eyeballs. People are crazy, so I don't really know all these things. However, I cannot lie when I say that the timing is
impeccable.
Yeah.
To me, based off, so like if you scroll through her stories, like they went to the Charlie XCX concert. Yeah. It seemed like they had a very good time, and then maybe like I think
drunk?
Maddie is sober though, so I don't know. I was thinking maybe they're fucked up and they got engaged at the end.
He might be like
newly.
I'm like,
maybe he's California sober, but I'm like pretty sure he's like fully sober. I don't know if that's 100% true or not, but I thought it was maybe
as of like a year ago. I don't think like that must be
no,
new.
but he was doing like performance art on stage. Like he would like pretend to drink.
Pretend to be drinking. And
at
stuff.
least that's what people said.
Right. Okay.
But I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I don't. It to me at least I thought I was like, oh, it seemed like maybe like they had a good fun night, so they're like,
they're like,
but
let's just do this. Fuck it.
I feel like, man, like they fit each other's vibe. Good for them. Like they've been dating for a while. Like.
They do. His mom went on that Loose Women show in the UK, which I love, by the way. It's basically like The View, but in like England. And she said she was just like, loves her, so excited, can't wait, pumped up, whatever. Said that he got, or that he had this ring made for her.
Oh yeah, so obviously it was like a planned thing.
Yeah.
So nice.
She said that they had already been engaged. She didn't, I don't think she said exactly when, but I assume sometime in the last couple weeks or months, whatever. And she said that she was shocked to wake up and see it on Instagram. She was like, oh my God. So like now we're talking about it. But I guess so it happened. We don't know when it happened, whatever. But it's just funny.
The timing is very funny.
The timing is funny because of course we are on today is the day. If you're listening to this in the morning, keep your eyes peeled. 2:30 p.m. US or Eastern Standard Time is when Taylor Swift's 100th Eras Tour show will commence. And it's also June 13th and 6 months before her birthday, her half birthday. And we are clowning harder than ever.
Yeah,
like
big time.
I think this there have been moments where we were clowning and we thought we were right. This clown, I think, is valid, and I feel something has to happen. Like something has to happen.
Yeah, not to toot my own horn, but I feel like once I kind of like start believing it,
No, that's facts. 'Cause
it's like
I'm
when
quick-
it
I'm quick
seems
to believe.
you know, like I'm a little bit more skeptical.
Definitely.
But I feel like I did fall. Didn't we fall for one recently?
Well, we fell for maybe recently. I can't remember if
I
you
can't
if you also
remember.
fell for that one in November with me. It was like November.
I think I did.
That one was
I
a
think
big
I was
one.
like 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
But I remember that for sure.
That was the last time I clowned really hard. Like I was, I mean, I watched, we were watching the live feed, like
Yeah.
literally trying to do whatever. And we're going to do the same thing tomorrow. We're recording this on a Wednesday, but, so we're going to watch the live feed. We'll see what happens. Rumor, it's her first show in Liverpool. People are thinking Paul McCartney might show up at some point.
What is
So
that?
they're friends.
And
like,
he's from Liverpool
and
or
he's from
something?
Liverpool,
Okay,
yeah.
that
That's
makes
like
sense.
where the Beatles.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Where they got started?
Yes.
Okay.
So that sounds extremely likely. Like if anything, he would like be there with Stella, his daughter, who's a very good friend of Taylor's.
Right, they were
often
out to
dresses
dinner
her.
last night together.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's who she
It was
with.
like her, Stella, like Kate Moss.
No.
Yeah, it was like
what?
it was like
a star-studded affair?
star-studded squad.
I saw that she was out to dinner, but I did not see with who.
Let me
Oh my
find
God,
who
how
the
fun.
squad was. Haim was there.
Of course, besties.
Um,
Wow. So maybe they're all. I mean, if this was last night, they're all gonna. To me, that says they're all going to the show in 2 days, right? Like, or at
I
some
mean,
point?
yeah, you would think, right?
I don't know, but so they
Kate
yes.
Moss, Cara Delevingne, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and Lena Dunham.
Oh shit.
Why Lena Dunham? Why? Andrew Scott
Shit.
was there too.
Oh my god.
Yep. Cara Delevingne was there.
This is the most star-studded like dinner. Wow. You know what? I'm happy that Lena Dunham was there because they are good friends,
Yeah.
and I think that we all are so team Jack all
Mm.
the time because we love him, whatever. And as like fucking weird as Lena Dunham is, I still kind of like. I know, Girls was great.
Yeah, I
Girls
know.
Was so good.
That's like the funny
and
thing
she's
is
not like I still think that she's talented. I still think that she's an excellent writer. I still think that she like, I don't know, but she is a weirdo, obviously. But it's nice to know that Taylor's not fake.
Yeah.
Just because she's hitched her wagon to Jack doesn't mean
Oh
that
my
she's gonna
God,
dump her as a
Chrissy
friend.
Hyde was there too, but I don't know if she was with them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That's
wow,
kinda
this is just
crazy.
like models' night out. Like, what is
Yeah.
this? Wow.
Well, Chrissy Hyde is the lead singer of. I went
what?
back to Ohio, but my family was gone.
I have no idea what you're singing. I thought I might be
My
mistaking
dad
her.
loves her.
I might be mistaken her
The
for
the
somebody
Pretenders.
else.
The Pretenders.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I think I'm confusing her for someone else. But
Yeah, I think, yeah. But yeah,
regardless,
star-studded
yeah.
event. So
most important thing though, she went out to this dinner, whatever, and she's wearing her TTPD clock
yes.
necklace. So, and then as she was leaving the restaurant, she was getting in a car, and then she turned around and looked at the paparazzi and gave a smirk. So, I mean,
she
do we
gave
need
that
any more
iconic
proof?
smirk. Yeah.
She gave so many signs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's wild. So I think that we're finally like, my clown wig isn't just a wig; it's now sewn in extensions,
okay.
and I think that something is afoot.
Something's definitely afoot.
I don't even want to guess what. I'm not even going to say Reputation specifically because I don't know. I can't get the vibe of how she feels about Reputation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe she hates it. We were saying that before. Like, maybe she just kind of is still processing it. Like, it's obviously was a time in her life when she was new in this new relationship, and it was such a big moment for her. And maybe she doesn't want that to like infiltrate right now. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to not get my hopes up.
A lot of people. Well, some people were saying like maybe it's just like a music video or something.
could be,
Yeah.
which we we could be so lucky.
Yeah.
Would be lovely. So yeah, I think that June 13th, a half birthday, 100th Eras Tour show. I think that there will certainly be some surprises and fun.
Yeah. It's all
The day
kind
after
of,
a Maddie Healy engagement announcement, certainly there could be some fun.
Yeah. She has to. She has to do. I mean, it's the 100th. No matter what, it's the 100th show.
Yeah.
So I feel like there has to be maybe something a little special,
Totally.
but who
Special
knows?
guests.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a feeling it'll probably be more special guest related. Like I just kind of feel that.
Yeah.
And we talked about the other day as well that that we're definitely losing the lakes in Liverpool. I really think that we are. I mean,
Yeah, I could see
it's right next door. Like,
Yeah.
it's, which I'm devastated about, but I'm just really excited to see the rest of the tour.
So excited.
Did you hear the rumors that I don't know, again, don't know how true this is, that she is adding more tour stops for summer next year?
No, I didn't
I
see
like
that.
don't believe that and kind of hope she doesn't. Like
I kind of hope she doesn't either. I feel
want
like
her
she
to
needs to
just-
take a little bit of a break.
definitely. It's been
but
a long time.
yeah.
A lot of stuff going
That's
on.
interesting. I mean, I could totally see it happening though, because
yeah.
I mean, there is such a demand for it
Of course.
that like obviously she could. Was it U.S. or more like
I didn't see.
European
It
dates?
just said it just was kind of a vague whatever. And again, who knows? People just talk on Twitter a lot.
Yeah,
But yeah. So we shall see.
we shall.
Trying to think what else happened in. I don't think anything else really happened in
No.
her world or ours.
Oh,
since
Travis did a press conference.
Oh yes.
Just like a quick 10-minute press conference. And I didn't realize, but it was actually like a little girl that asked him the question about the YouTube short.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't,
yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't
I'm
hear who
pretty
asked it.
sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was like a little girl, like interviewer. Like,
That
you know how
is
they
so
sometimes have
cute.
kids do
yeah,
interviews
yeah,
now?
Yeah, like practice.
Yeah. So she asked, she was like, you know, we saw in a YouTube short that you and Taylor like to cook together, whatever. What do you guys like to cook? And he kind of was like, you know, I like to keep some things private. She's a great cook. You know, we like doing it to spend time together, whatever. And I love cooking with her is kind of what he said. Kept it at that, kept it short and sweet. And then for some reason at the end, he decided to add a little, and you know what? Taylor makes really good Pop-Tarts and cinnamon rolls. And then he just walked off.
and then just left.
Like, I wonder if he was like, oh my God, like, I don't want Taylor to think that, like, I don't think her cooking's good.
Right,
Like, I don't want to
did
brag
he
about her
panic
cooking.
internally about how it would happen.
But I was also talking to my friend, and they were like, I wonder if they had, like, a little game or something to, like, you know, like, hey, Travis, like, try to say, like, cinnamon roll in
Definitely.
your,
Right,
in your
right,
interview.
Like,
you
bring
know what
up
I
my
mean?
cinnamon rolls.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Bring up the Pop-Tarts.
Like, let's have
or-
it like a little game. Like,
Little-
let's see if you can,
for
bring it up
sure.
in some way. But
That's
I
so
thought that was
cute.
really cute how he was just like, actually, like, one last thing.
Actually, one last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, could he be dropping Easter eggs? Who knows? Because back to our
Vault track called Pop-Tart.
could be back to our clowning. That YouTube short in question, there's a moment where Taylor Swift is sewing like a random piece of fabric. She also shows her cinnamon rolls. I don't know if she shows the Pop-Tarts, but she
I don't think
definitely
so.
shows
It's
the
cinnamon rolls, yeah.
And June 13th is National Sewing Day.
Yeah.
So just
So
again,
it's just another
things
sign.
to add.
Yeah.
She
yeah.
gave so many signs, y'all. She gave
And
so many signs.
I feel like there's also been a lot of rumors, or people just like have been like, are Travis and Taylor still together? Like blah blah blah, because they haven't been seen together for like a week. So like
Right.
people
I would say it's been,
automatically
like, 2
think
weeks.
they
Yeah.
break up.
They're busy. Travis is working.
Yeah.
Every time we turn around, he's doing something new
Yeah,
and working his
I
ass
know we're
off.
not used to Taylor dating employed men.
Exactly.
But Travis has a real job.
Yep.
And that requires him to be there like months before his real job even starts.
Exactly. And also, football starts back up like
Yeah.
right
end
now,
of-
right? Like 2 weeks.
I don't know when preseason starts, but usually it's like a little bit later, I think. I don't know.
Oh, is it? Rumors I heard were like that week of June, like the last week of June is like their last week off or something. Or maybe it's like right after the 4th of July. Like, I don't know.
Preseason first game is August 1st.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but practice is coming up.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what I mean? So
he's at training camp.
Right,
he's at practice.
So
Yep,
just
yep,
getting
yep.
back into the swing of things.
Yep.
And again, yeah, this man has a full-time job. He's a two-time Super Bowl winner.
Yeah.
Two at least,
Two,
right?
yeah.
2-time Super Bowl winner, best team in the league. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Like
it's
one of the best tight ends ever.
yes.
So yeah.
So he's a busy man. He's got
He's a
shit
busy
to
man.
do.
Yeah.
He's just as busy as our girl. But yeah, I think that's about it as far as I've seen. Should we
Jump in.
jump in?
Let's do
to
it.
our lovely ladies and gentlemen.
Yay, we got some good ones today.
Perfect.
Okay, this kind of coincides with what we were talking about.
Okay.
Hi, Kelly and Gia. Just finished Monday or Tuesday's episode, actually.
Thanks, Queen.
And I know everyone is very much clowning for one of the re-records, whether it be debut, whether it be Reputation. I personally am a Reputation girly. Shout out, Kelly.
Yes. Hey, girl.
I actually have more of a feeling it is going
you
to
ready for
be a next single. I mean, I feel like
Oh.
with Midnights we had a couple more music videos. We definitely had some more singles. And while obviously all the Taylor fans are listening and re-listening to songs, I feel like it's time to put another song in the spotlight besides Fortnite. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's possibly a new single? If so, what do you think would be the next single?
Mm-hmm.
Love to hear your thoughts. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks, Queen.
Thank you so much, Diva. I think that that is honestly a good guess. And I think
I
just,
like
just
wouldn't
talking
even
about,
be disappointed if that
no,
was
of
it
course
at
not.
all.
No. And but it's true. Like Fortnite's the only single. There's fucking
Only one
30
music video.
songs, 31 songs on
Yeah.
that track, or on that album. Only one music video. The only and she wore the TTPD necklace last night. Like that.
Yeah.
That to me is that's like
Yeah.
shit, because that was such a she doesn't put that on and I'm just wearing it. I just like this necklace. Like,
Right,
you
that
don't-
is so
She wore
true.
it to the fucking Grammys. You know what I mean? Like it's just
She
so
wore it when
different.
she announced, so
She wore it
it's
when
like
she
it would make
announced,
sense.
and she's calculated like that in with her wardrobe sometimes. And I think that's a really good guess. I also wonder what kind of song it would be
I was
if she were to pick one.
thinking, well, what I would love is
Yeah.
like a "But Daddy, I Love Him"
Yeah.
with like a movie-esque type music video, and
Totally.
like we said, like music videos are back, like
Yeah.
the supporting characters and the plot line. So I
Mhm.
feel like "But Daddy, I Love Him" kind of has the perfect setup for like a full-blown like, I don't know, movie scene running out of a burning
Absolutely.
building. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah,
like
yeah,
basically just a Little Mermaid.
yeah,
like, low-key.
yeah. She like
Yeah,
does
yeah, yeah.
CGI and puts on a mermaid tail, which
like
would
how
be crazy.
that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Right, like how there's so many ways you can go with it. I was just gonna say something. Because she has a point about Midnights, how she put out a few music videos, and it was whatever. I will say the only difference between this and that is that she did like a full court press for Midnights, and she has not done that for
Yeah,
TTPD.
yeah.
Like, she just went back on tour. She didn't do any of the talk shows. She didn't do any of the stuff. Like, so I can't really tell. Obviously, she loves the album and she added it to the set. I wonder if she wants it to like live as it is. You know what I mean? So I'm curious. I don't know. You
Yeah.
know what I would love, honestly, personally? An anthology release on vinyl. That is finally like something that I want. You know what I mean? Like
I feel like that's been a hot topic on TikTok a lot. Like,
Oh, yeah.
every time like a
CD variant comes out.
yeah, every time an
Yeah.
artist like drops something, like they're like, all right, like when is the TTPT anthology vinyl come out so we can block them? Like,
Exactly,
like
yeah.
don't make us drop the TTPT anthology
Yeah,
vinyl.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
yeah. But
Right, like what's coming up?
I am shocked that she like we're getting all these acoustic versions of songs before
Right.
we're getting vinyls of anthology. But I don't know.
I'm just curious. Like maybe vinyls do take a
Long
while
time.
to make.
Yeah, but like
so-
clearly she had this plan.
Yeah, but it was a big ass secret. Like no
That's
one
true.
even knew. So I bet they didn't even tell. Like they're probably making them right now. You know
Yeah,
what I,
I
mean?
would
Or, like,
hope
starting
so.
to make them, and
Yeah.
it's been it's been like almost 2 months since
Mm-hmm.
it came out. So we might not see it for a while. But I would love that. I
would
love an
really love
announcement like
that.
that. I would
Yeah.
love I'm loving the acoustic drops, but I would like, maybe a whole album of acoustic songs. Like, I don't know, just a lot of things I want. Very greedy.
Yeah,
But
anything she
generally-
gives us, I'll be satisfied with. If it's, I'll be a little disappointed if it's not like a music video or something. Just because I do feel like, yeah, the Fortnite music video was so great. Like, music videos are so fun, and it gives you like a more creative freedom with the songs and stuff.
For
So I don't know.
sure.
I would like to see something very extravagant. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind it being a single announcement, something
No,
like that.
No, not at
But
all.
I would like Reputation.
I really, obviously that's the number one I want.
Yeah.
I need it.
Okay, then let's do boom.
Hi, Kelly and Gia. This is Macy from Kansas City.
Oh, hey, Macy.
I was
Oh,
wondering,
Kansas City.
with the
Go
London
Chiefs.
shows coming up, what are your thoughts on London Boy getting played? Do you think it's completely off limits? Do you think it could be a mashup with like a breakup song? Like, imagine Mr. Perfectly Fine, the last verse after a little bit of London Boy,
Wow,
or
I
I
love
Forgot
that.
That You Existed. Love to hear your thoughts, or it could be even one of those songs off of TTPD. So yeah, love the pod. Bye.
Thanks, Queen.
Thanks, Queen. That is so funny. I've been thinking about this. Like, is London Boy dead forever? I kind of think
I think yes.
it's just a
If
little
I
too
was
specific.
Travis
Yeah.
and she did like a mashup of London Boy and something like I Forgot You Existed or something of that nature. So Long London, I don't know.
Yeah.
it's a little too petty. And it shows that you
Agreed.
care a little bit too much
Agreed.
to be in
Agreed.
a full ass new relationship and
Right.
like be writing songs and like going out with me and stuff. And it's like, why are we still like throwing shots at your ex?
Right, exactly. Especially
just-
Joe, who like
Yeah, and it's
has
just
done
like,
nothing.
exactly.
He's done,
Like, it's-
or has done nothing. Like he hasn't reacted at all.
Yeah.
Like, he's not really done much. Like his his PR team was running a little bit
yeah.
for a little while, trying to be like, Joe is happy and within a new relationship and getting jobs left and right. And it's like, chill, dude.
Joe's like acting a lot.
Yeah. We swear.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I don't see that. I think London Boy like is dead forever.
Yeah.
I think So Long London, absolutely.
Yeah, So
I
Long
think
London
So Long
for
London
sure. I
happens.
think she
Yeah.
will definitely do that.
It's a beautiful.
But
song,
yeah, I
too.
just feel like it's too petty.
Yeah.
It shows it would show, it just wouldn't. I don't think it would even relay a good message to like her fans. You know,
No.
like I feel like her fans would kind of take or are we. I mean,
Yeah.
not us because we're not like in deep like that. But I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
some deep Swifties would maybe take it as like,
Fuck
let's
him.
go after Joe.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly,
Yeah.
Which obviously we don't want. She doesn't want. Like,
Yeah.
That's not the vibe. Man, I don't know. Yeah, London Boy might just have to rest in peace.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
think
mean?
so.
I think it's just it was cutesy at the time, and if you love a London Boy, it can be your
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
But she doesn't anymore. So
Yeah.
that's just how it goes.
It just wouldn't.
That's the kind of energy I feel she would reserve for like Calvin Harris, like, which obviously I forgot that
Right.
existed. Maybe it's making me think that, but like she wouldn't.
Like a pettier break, like
Yeah.
a Taylor Swift like 7 years ago would do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, completely.
Okay.
Hey Kelly, hey Gia. I've just decided that during my workday, as I'm listening to different Taylor Swift playlists that I have and random thoughts come up, I'm just going to write them down and then call you guys.
Love that.
Spices
Love
up
that.
the workday,
Of course.
So I was thinking recently about the surprise songs, and I know that we all kind of have like a major list of all the songs that she has played, and we know after the U.S. leg, she was just like, whatever, I'm going to do whatever I want, as she should. But I wonder, and I'm wondering if you guys think similarly, if there's going to be certain songs that we just never hear during this tour, regardless if it's the rest of the Europe shows or
I'm gonna look
the
up what
U.S.
song she
/
hasn't done yet.
Canadian
Yeah.
shows towards the end of the year. But we know how she feels about Soon You'll Get Better, so I don't think that song might ever be played. Kind of the same thing with Ronin.
Yep.
I do think there's certain songs that are still left in the discography that we will end up hearing.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed for I Did Something Bad the day that we actually get a Reputation re-record
That'd
drop.
be awesome.
Ooh,
Same
I
thing
would
with
die.
Mary's song for debut. But what do you guys think? Or do you think the OCD completionist side of Taylor is going to finish the rest of the songs, or do you think there are just certain songs in this discography that will never be part of the Eras tour? Thank you guys so much for the show. It's great. Love it. Love having my little Taylor Swift besties that I get to party with a couple times a week.
Yay.
Bye, guys.
Yay,
Great
love you. So
question.
sweet. Great question.
Yeah.
And I think some songs stay buried. I think kind of just we were saying about
I
London
know.
Boy, but Soon You'll Get Better. I forgot about that.
I know, me
couldn't even
too.
get through that if I were her. Like that's so. It's just so emotional,
Yeah.
Or has she played it before? I
No.
don't think so.
So from debut is Mary's song and A Perfectly Good Heart. I
Uh-huh.
do feel like she's saving Mary's song for
Definitely.
debut Taylor's version.
Definitely.
Fearless, there's actually a good amount change. Superstar, We Were Happy, That's When, Don't You, Bye Bye Baby. So like
Interesting.
a lot of the Volt tracks.
A lot of the vault tracks. I'll say this. I think that she does try to make sure to do songs that like
everyone knows.
everyone knows. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Especially in Europe, I think that
That's
if
true.
she were to pull out one of those songs in America, I think it'd be a little different. Just because like she's American, so I
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
the American fans are just like there's more of them, and
Yeah.
they know deeper cuts. I might be wrong in saying that, but I don't know. But I also think that she has songs that just like. You don't want to play the songs that like really bring down the vibe.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
I think she knows. I wonder if she knows that like if someone got like a Fearless fall track, they kind of be like, fuck, like that sucks.
Right, for
like
sure,
if
for
you
sure.
like if I got That's When, I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah, I'd be like this.
Because I don't know the lyrics. I only know the chorus, you know?
Same.
So I do
mean, you saw
wonder.
what happened to It's Nice to Have a Friend. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like that's
exactly.
a beautiful song. Love it. And the whole place was kind of like,
Yeah.
which
So
is
like
a bummer.
And then so Red is Girl at Home,
Uh-huh.
Ronin, Forever Winter, Run. 1989 is Sweeter Than Fiction. Reputation, I Did Something Bad. Lovers, London Boy, Soon You'll Get Better. Folklore's Hoax.
Mm-hmm.
Evermore's Happiness and Closure. And then she has So Long London, Florida, Clarabout, Black Dog, I'm Gonna Get You Back, Albatross.
Mm-hmm.
I Hate It Here, Thank You Amy, Cassandra Robin manuscript.
So basically all of Anthology.
Yeah.
At this point,
basically.
she might just be like a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
With TTPD, I feel like she will probably do almost all those songs, if not
Yeah,
all songs.
I think so too.
Reputation, I Did Something Bad. I think she's absolutely saving.
Yeah,
for,
me too.
For an announcement, it's the best song. That might
I
be my
can't
favorite
believe
song
she
on the album.
hasn't done Hoax, Happiness,
Hoax?
or Closure.
Well, I'll say this about Hoax is Hoax might like I fucking love that song. Unfortunately, it might
think it's
be
too sad for
a
her?
too sad like Joe song. You know what I mean? Like it's so that Don't Want No Other Shade of Blue But You, No Other
Yeah.
Sadness in the World Would Do. Like it's such a Your Faithless Love's the only hoax I believe in. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of heartbreaking.
Totally.
I mean, not kind of. It is heartbreaking, and I do think that like if you listen to the lyrics of that song, whether it's about whoever it's about or whatever inspired it, it's
so
certainly
good.
like a touchy subject. I
Yeah,
think, based
very.
on that song.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it has some of the most like intense lyrics. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I do get that. But like, yeah, and Happiness is such a sad song. But like,
Happiness is so sad.
I would die, like actually die,
Yeah.
dead, die on
Yeah.
the ground, never recover if I heard that song live.
No, it is a. I know you love that. You love that song.
Yeah.
But I love that song too. I think it is. It's not in the too sad to listen to category, but it is one of her more like jarring songs. Again,
And I also think
because
it's like
of the
a
sadness.
deeper cut type of song because it's not like an everyday type of listen.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
But yeah, I do feel like there will be certain songs that just never see the light
Yeah.
of day.
Yeah.
And that's okay. There's there's certain songs that shouldn't.
And right, some can just stay
Yeah,
packed away. You
you
know what I
know?
mean? Like
Yeah.
people aren't complaining, people aren't upset.
Yeah.
And I think that it would be kind of crazy, like with those songs that are left, with the exception of the couple ones we just talked about, none of them are that, or they don't measure up to the songs that she's been singing. So it's like what the rest of the European tour and all of Canada is just gonna get like kind of bootleg. You know what I mean? Like I just don't foresee that happening.
I don't see that happening either.
I was dying at that video you sent me on TikTok of the girl impersonating. She's like, stuff I it was like, stuff I predict is gonna happen at Taylor Swift's 100th show, and she's like mimicking her doing surprise songs, and she comes up and she's like, you know, you guys are gonna know this one, blah blah, one of my favorites, and it's You're On Your Own Kid mashed up with You're On Your Own Kid,
And then
she goes to piano, and it's Maroon mashed up at the end of You're On Your Own Kid.
Yeah.
Like it's just hilarious.
it's always Maroon, Getaway Car, You're On
Yep.
Your Own Kid. And then there's like one more
I
that she
know.
always does. Maybe Out of the Woods. She always
She loves
mashes
an Out of
up.
the Woods.
She,
Yeah,
she loves mashing up Out of the Woods and
Yep.
Getaway Car. But yeah,
So
You're On
funny.
Your Own Kid and Maroon are like her two most played. I wonder if there's most played surprise songs.
I think it is You're On Your Own Kid. Is the
You're On Your
number
Own Kid
one.
is 7 times.
Yeah.
Maroon's 5 times.
yeah.
Clean 4. And Death by a Thousand Cuts 3. And The Other Side of the Door has been played 3 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Pretty fucked up that Death by a Thousand Cuts is played 3 times and I wasn't there for one of them. But okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Whatever.
It also, whenever people are like, she always plays Maroon, I kind of get a little defensive because I'm like, I was there for
you're
the
the first one.
Maroon.
Yeah, you
so
are.
like that's
And you were there for the first
that's a
Getaway
big deal.
Car.
And I was there for the first Getaway Car, and you were there for the first Clean.
No, second.
Oh, second.
I know.
Shit.
I know.
Still.
Whatever. Yeah.
I think that I mean they're great songs. Sorry, Sewer. They're great
No,
songs.
literally,
you know what I mean?
Sue
Like
Us.
I would never complain about any of those songs, even if they were repeated. Like I just would love to sing them out loud.
What did we get on guitar at Paris? I'm totally blanking.
Oh, Is It Over Now? Out of the Woods mashup.
yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God, bro.
Out of the
what?
Woods.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So good. Like really, really. Well, we were so shocked by that. Like I think that was like a shock moment. When you're at the concert, leading up to the surprise song moment, there's so much anticipation
Oh my
that you
God.
almost like
Yeah.
black out. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, it's about
Yeah.
to happen. It's about to happen.
Totally.
I just love how we've like built up this moment in the show as this like must-watch thing
I
every
know, it's
single time.
crazy.
It's crazy how we're still, you know, some more intense than others, but we're still like thinking about him, focused about him, wondering what she
Yeah.
performed.
I
you know,
think it's
100
because-
shows later.
Yeah. I wonder if it's because like in the beginning she was like, once I do this, like it's off,
Definitely.
whatever.
Mhm.
So like everyone was so intense about it,
It set the
that
precedent, for
intensity
sure.
just kind of stuck.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which I love. I think it's a really fun thing we like all have together.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
This is a great question.
Oh, good.
I have been a huge fan since the start of Taylor Watch. My question: what if you got the news? It might come directly, or maybe from Taylor Nation. She's coming. She wants to be on Taylor Watch. You've got 24 hours. What do you do? Set design, decor, layout, wardrobe, snacks, bevies, best questions. Let me know. MCC. P.S. Maybe you could do a drill just in case it happens. Call it an educational exercise. I don't get that.
I actually kind of like that, like how you do a fire drill. and
Oh
it's like,
yeah, yeah.
If we hear that Taylor's coming tomorrow, we know
like
we have
that
a plan in
we
place,
batten down the
like
hatches.
an evacuation
Oh yeah,
plan.
yeah,
like,
that's funny.
like a doomsday plan. Like we
Yeah.
know what to do. Even the thought of that kind of makes my brain short circuit. Like I think that
like
would be
makes
so much
me kind of
pressure.
vomit, like want to vomit a little bit.
It would be so much pressure. I do think that I need to personally start, and maybe you'll feel the same. Start writing down, because sometimes I'll think of like, if I ran into Taylor, if I did this, I did that, I would say this, or I would do this. I think I need to start writing it down, just so I have options in my
Just
head.
in case.
Not of her like coming on the show, but more so like running into her on the street.
right.
Like, I just want to be prepared to not look like an asshole and
get
like
that.
be normal. That would be, Gia.
I wonder
that
what
would
like where
be
would we
so
do
crazy.
it? Like I
Where
wonder,
would we do it?
we
We
have to ask
couldn't
like
do it
chicks in the
here.
office if we could use their
right?
studio
We
or
couldn't-
something.
we-
Yeah.
I don't think we could do it in this office.
No, yeah,
Like,
we'd
I
have
think
to
we'd
like
maybe have to get like a
rent out a studio somewhere.
Maybe she'd invite us over. She'd be like, "Come
Oh my
over to
God,
my house."
imagine.
Who would we bring with us? No, we couldn't bring anyone.
No one.
You
We
would be
wouldn't
able
bring
to do
anyone.
everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or should we
No,
bring
no.
somebody?
We would hire someone because I wouldn't want the pressure of fucking anything
Right.
up. So maybe we'd bring like our best producer. Maybe we'd bring
Yeah.
like Noah or like
Yeah.
someone that like is
right,
like the
who,
best.
who like would
Yeah.
would not.
yeah, like,
They would understand how serious it is.
Mhm,
Obviously,
exactly.
everybody would understand.
maybe
how
like
serious it
Jake
is.
Bass or like someone like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
God.
like literally wear like my finest gown. No, I wouldn't wear my finest gown. I would wear like a nice like dress, like a sundress or something.
I think
like,
I would wear something simple.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
me
as
too.
much as I would want to like do it up big
Yeah.
and like wear a gown
Yeah.
or like head to toe Taylor merch, which could be funny as well. I don't want to. I just want to.
No,
be
yeah,
cute.
casual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
casual, cute, casual. Obviously,
like a sundress.
sundress.
Yeah, like a cute skirt.
Right. Emergency. I kind of would love though if it were fall time and we could all be wearing like cozy sweaters.
Ooh, that'd be
I
cute.
would love that. Emergency manicure, pedicure.
Obviously.
Emergency spray tan.
Emergency spray tan, emergency
Emergency
hair
blowout.
appointment.
Yeah, emergency hair appointment, blowout,
Yeah.
whatever. Like emergency, all these things.
I would get like
Makeup artist,
cookies.
Haley, call up Haley.
Oh,
who
yeah,
does
Haley
the
Joy,
chicks-
Haley
yeah,
Page, yeah.
Joy, who does
Definitely call
Brienne
her up.
France makeup for her shows. She's
Yeah.
fantastic.
um
I would fly her here from Boston.
Yeah,
I'd be
totally.
Like, I'd be like, I'll pay for the babysitter. Come
like,
through.
come through right now.
Yeah, get on a plane.
We need like sweet treats. I feel like she loves a sweet treat.
Loves a sweet treat.
So like,
We'd have
but
to,
we
like,
couldn't. We can't bring like cinnamon rolls and pop tarts. She'd be like, these
No, it's
suck
like mine
compared
are
to mine.
better.
Yeah.
We'll have to think of something like
Maybe we'll have Joey like make some fun
make
cocktails.
A kiki cocktail.
Yeah,
a kiki
yeah.
cocktail, a little treat. He
Yeah.
would love that. He would
Yeah.
love that. Imagine Joey. He would actually. You know what? No, he would steal our thunder. Like he
Yeah,
couldn't-
she.
he
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
come. We'd have
He'd
to
be
have
too,
him
like,
make us stuff and
funny.
then bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'd like love him too much. If she was
Yeah.
giving him more attention than us, I'd kill him on the spot.
Yeah,
Like, I'd be
totally.
like, sorry, you have to die now.
Yeah.
It would just be. It'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy
I don't-
chaos.
and we'd have to really like obviously all those things emergency to make us look good, but we would have to, I think, sit down. I'm thinking about this in the most serious way. We'd have to like sit down and have like a full ass brainstorm, research,
totally.
conversation, like write it down, like more work on like an interview than I've ever done in my life.
Totally.
Like, it would be so extensive. And I
Yeah.
wonder how, it all depends how much time do we have with her.
Right.
Like, oh my God.
I know because
should
like, what if
should
we
plan
only
it just in case? We should like, have, in
Yeah.
case of emergency break glass. I
Literally.
like, glass case.
call
Our
like
plan
it's,
if
and it's a
Taylor Swift comes.
phone and it
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
automatically
yeah.
connects like me, you, Jake Bass, Joey.
Yeah,
Batten down the
exactly.
hatches. It's game time.
It's time. Yeah,
Get the
yeah.
kiki cocktails going.
Get those mini lobster rolls going.
That's That's hilarious.
She
What did
loves
he
a
make
lobster
us?
roll.
Like a rhubarb
He-
martini
a
or
rhubarb,
something?
yeah, rhubarb cocktail, rhubarb martini.
cocktail, yeah. Get the rhubarb.
Rhubarb spritz.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it
yeah.
was.
Get the
rhubarb
rhubarb.
spritz.
We
So
need it.
delicious.
Yeah.
So delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. And like, she doesn't just like do interviews willy-nilly, so it would be a big deal. Like there'd just be so many eyeballs on it because she doesn't do things like that often. It would be insane.
It would be insane.
It would be insane.
I just don't even think I'd be able to get a word out.
I don't know either. I would.
Like,
that would be my problem too.
just
Is either shutting the fuck up or like, because I'm an interrupter, and if I interrupted, like that would I would kill myself. Like sometimes I can't help it. Like
I feel like you wouldn't.
stream
I
of
feel
consciousness.
yeah, but I get that.
Yeah.
Actually, though, like low key, I feel like maybe I would do that too. Just talk so much that like it was
Totally.
too much.
I wonder if she's also an active listener, because that's what it is. Like, and I am used to it, and I try really hard not to do it, but I'm just an active listener. Like if somebody says something, I'll be like, yeah,
yeah.
like the whole time.
That's what I do too.
And I know it's kind of like, and I love when other people do it too, because I know they're not annoyed by it because they like know whatever. But I do sometimes worry that people think it's like it's anxious or whatever. 'cause
Yeah.
it is on my side. I don't know. It's just a lot to think about. Now I'm going to think about this nonstop.
Right, and I feel like we should have maybe a little bit
We should
of a
maybe
game
have
plan.
a plan.
Yeah,
We should maybe
yeah.
have a plan.
Just
We're
in
so
case.
delusional. We're so it's never happening. She'll never come on.
There is I think there's a higher
She-
chance of
I'm, like,
me
crying
becoming
because
president of the United States.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm like tearing up because I can't believe we even let ourselves go on that long with the conversation.
No. Yeah.
Like she will never come on
No,
the
never.
show. As much as I
And that's
love
okay.
that, it's
Yeah.
okay. But that's not what we.
And you know what? Maybe it's for the best, like don't meet your heroes type of thing. But like,
yeah.
listen.
No, she's like the only
no,
hero you can meet.
She's the only
you know?
hero we'd want to meet, and I
I-
feel like
I
she'd
think
make the
it's more
experience
likely-
so fun and
Totally.
so she'd be so nice and like.
Absolutely. What if we
But-
like invited her to my house and then we did like, and I set up like the same shit that I did for
She
our
would love
album
your
listing?
house.
She would like it, I think.
Oh my
would
god,
like
she
it.
would love your
I have a lot
apartment.
of tchotchkes.
Yeah.
I'd have to hide all my Taylor Swift stuff though. She'd be like,
No
okay,
way. She
Is
would
this a
love
shrine
it.
to me?
Yeah.
No, she'd like it. She'd like it.
My signed CD. I'd be like, did you actually sign this?
I literally, yeah, right. Is it?
Yeah.
I've got that. I've got the framed vinyl.
Yeah. Would you
hanging
ask
on my
her
wall.
to sign something?
Oh my god. Would that be so cheap? You know what though?
I feel like
I bet
no.
she would offer because she always is so good.
She does kind of always
at
offer
being
for like pictures.
Do you want to pick?
Yeah.
Like, do you want this? You want that? Like, I bet she'd be like, "Do you want me to sign your like?" I really think that she is so good about that because nobody wants to ask that, but everybody wants it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like, oh, I think if I were in that position, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, oh, I'll sign whatever. the
Yeah,
fuck.
totally.
You know what I mean? Wow, wouldn't that be something? I think it's more likely that one day we like meet her in passing.
Yeah.
And just a hi, hello, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You're wonderful. We love you. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Than her ever coming on the show.
Let's pray.
That would
Seriously,
be
pray.
crazy. You know who I also would like though on the show? Obviously, also not going to happen. Tree Pain.
Oh
I
my
would
God.
love, and probably the same
But I
amount of
don't.
effort would
Could
go
we
into it.
ask her anything? Like
No, but I think that we'd have to angle it in a way of like,
or maybe like you tell us
protecting-
like what we can ask,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like we can
And we'll
form
mold
our
everything
questions
else
around there.
around it.
Yeah.
it would have to be like kind of vague questions about just like managing your life and a pop star and things like that versus specific questions
Yeah.
about Taylor. Like I don't think we could ask questions about Taylor. It would
Yeah.
have to be like about working
Just like what it's like
in the
to
industry.
right.
Yeah.
There's two people I would like.
Yeah.
One, Jake Shane, and
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Well, I love him.
love
So
him.
good.
He's such a diehard Swiftie.
He's been crushing it lately. Oh,
Yeah.
that reminds me of. I want to talk about something after that. Keep going.
And Cam, the dancer,
Oh,
or
how
one of their
fun
dancers.
would that be? One of the
Natalies.
One of the
any of them.
Natalies,
Yeah,
anybody would love to
yeah.
have any of
That
the dancers
sexy
on.
guy.
That sexy guy.
Yeah.
Jack, I think.
I
JAC.
Yeah. Okay. Is that his
Val?
name? No. Jack is the younger one. Val is the hot
Val
one.
is
Is
the-
his name
is the-
hot? Is his name hot? Is his name Val? Or
I
are we
think
thinking of
it's
Val
something
from
like-
Dancing with the Stars?
I could be. No. I really don't know who I'm thinking of. I weirdly think it is like Val.
Oh, it's Jan
Jan.
or
okay.
Jan. So I don't know if he says Jan.
Jan?
It's definitely not Jan. I don't
No,
think.
I'm sure
Jan
he's-
Ravnik.
Yes,
Jan
yes,
Ravnik.
yes. I say I
Yeah,
just
Jack
followed him
is
recently.
Jack is the one with the curly hair. I think.
Got it.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Regardless, they're all wonderful. Anybody
Like
that just like,
anyone,
knows Taylor.
yeah.
Jack
Even, like-
Antonoff, if you're not busy,
Yeah.
come
Even like
through.
the lighting guy, like
Yeah,
anyone,
yeah.
literally.
the
Yeah.
stagehand.
Yeah,
like, someone who's
I would
been
love
there.
a stagehand.
Would love that. Would
Yeah.
absolutely love it.
Pookie,
Pookie.
the monkey.
Exactly. Jack Antonoff would be really good too. I would love
yeah.
to talk to him. Do you think that he would talk to us even though we had Feidelberg on and said that he was over Jack Antonoff?
I know that got a lot of hate for us.
I know,
low-key.
big time. I know.
But
we're just having conversations.
Like, God forbid someone has a different opinion than us.
God,
Yeah.
chill.
I feel like
wow.
fights always kind of gets us in trouble.
He does every
'Cause he,
time.
like-
The first time he was on too, because he'll say the unpopular thing and be like, "I could see it." And
Yeah,
we're
be
like,
like,
"Shut up!
yeah.
Shut up!
Yeah, stop.
Stop it!
Yeah.
God, know your audience."
Yes, no, seriously.
No. It's fine.
Okay, this one I felt like I could not tell if it was a joke or if they're trolling us or
Okay.
if it's real.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey ladies, first time caller, long time listener. I need some advice. I'm solo traveling from the States to Cardiff and have general admission tickets. I'm also a huge Paramore fan and want to see their full set. Is it crazy of me to consider wearing an adult diaper to ensure that I can stay in a spot close to the stage for the entirety of the waiting and performances? Some friends have advised to wear it and I don't have to use it. Others have said if you make friends, you can get back to your spot. And then bonus question. If you're peeing in the aforementioned diaper
my
and make
God.
eye contact with Taylor, do you look away? Any and all advice would be helpful. Much love.
This is a crazy question.
That's why I'm like,
This
are
is
they
a
trolling us
crazy
or no?
question. I think maybe it's like half joke
Half-
for
yeah.
sure. Like I'm obviously laughing. That's ridiculous. I am not okay. There are two types of people in this world. People that will wear an adult diaper and people that won't.
Yeah,
and,
that's a fact.
You know, like there are people do that when they go to Times Square for New Year's. People do
Yeah.
that for big events and stuff. I think that's fucking crazy.
I think it's disgusting and crazy.
so gross. I think if you're at a concert, like
It's
you
so
can just
unnecessary.
Go to the bathroom.
Just go to the bathroom.
Go to the
Go
bathroom.
during 22. Go during Shake It Off.
Figure it out.
Go during your least favorite
Worm
song.
your way back up there.
Yeah.
Or if
and
not,
if you're
then,
by
like,
yourself, just you can push your way back up. And
Right.
listen, if you're gonna wear an adult diaper, just don't tell anyone.
don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
It's nobody's business.
No one's gonna ever know.
It's no one's business.
No one's business. And don't look Taylor in the eye.
Yeah,
while
don't
peeing.
make eye contact and pee. That sounds like a fetish, girl. Which no kink shame here, but keep Taylor Swift out of it.
I get what she's saying though. Like, if you just are happening to pee while she's like close to you, like, is it weird? Yes, it is. Like, yeah, my advice
weird.
is
It's weird.
don't wear an
Don't
adult
do
diaper.
it.
It's unnecessary.
Unless you are like incontinent, like unless
Unless
that's,
you're
like, if
having
you have
that
to.
much anxiety about it,
Right, right.
about missing something, then I
missing
get
something,
it.
or like if you can't, your time management is bad when you're peeing and you like can't. You're like, I'll leave after the next song, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden you like are about to pee your pants literally, and you can't get to the bathroom. Like I don't know. I just think that like
I just don't see a world where it's
let's get
necessary.
real, okay?
Yeah.
It's a concert. Like I don't know. The only reason people wear diapers in Times Square is because once they lock you in there,
You
they don't
can't
let
get
you
out.
out.
Yeah.
Like, there is no option to go to
Yeah.
the bathroom for 10 hours. So it's kind of like whatever. Again, though, I would never fucking do that. because
Yeah,
it
and
sounds
also
like a
like you can
nightmare.
pee in between the Paramore set and her set. Like there's time
Absolutely.
in between. There's like 2 to 3 minutes. So
completely,
Or
And you
even
can work
more
your way
than
back
that,
up.
I
Yeah,
think,
there's
actually.
a ton of time
yeah,
between.
so you're so
30,
fine.
like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm claiming like a good amount of time. You're fine. Don't get too hung up on that. I
Yeah.
think it's weird for sure.
Yeah,
And
it's definitely
just-
weird.
Just,
And that's okay.
you
And
know.
if you do it, let us know how it
Yeah,
went.
let us know how it goes.
Yeah.
Like, I am curious, but
Yeah.
I'm also grossed out. Just saying.
Okay,
You go,
last
girl.
one. This is a good one too. Wait, let me see. Okay, yeah. Should Taylor release Picture to Burn homophobic version for debut TV? And you know what?
I like
This
wish,
made me
I
think.
like wish she would. Like it's
I
just-
wish she would. She's definitely not.
would
If
never,
she's changing
no.
the mattress lyrics, she's definitely not
There's not
doing
a
that.
chance in
not a
fucking
chance.
hell. Like no.
But if we have any gay or members of the LGBTQ plus community listeners, I'm very curious. Is it homophobic to say, I'm going to tell all my friends that you're gay?
I think it has to do with like the time period that it came out because
Right.
at
And,
that
like-
time it was an insult to be like, well, you're gay. Like,
Right.
that was like an insult. But
Right.
which, you know, I don't necessarily think it's
Like, you know what
it's
I
a
mean? To-
homophobic insult. It's more an insult to their like supposed masculinity.
Right.
But that, and I also kind of think that like it's
Like,
making
why
fun of
is
the
saying
guy.
someone
Like
gay?
that would be the worst thing I could say about you that would hurt your feelings is like for someone to think that you were gay. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
right.
And so that's why it's kind of like that. But I don't necessarily think that's a reflection on like Taylor, more so the person that would be offended by getting called gay.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So I don't know. But as far as I hate to be like all my gay friends, but like all my gay friends love that.
Right,
line. Like they
right.
think it's funny. They think it's like whatever. And obviously we see on Twitter all the time, like, yeah, like even this question, release the homophobic version, like whatever. It's become a massive joke.
Yeah.
And but there's not a fucking
There's
chance
not
in
a
hell.
chance in hell.
Imagine
It would be
Imagine
really
like the normies
awesome. Yeah.
finding that.
Right.
Like, there's just no
To
way.
me, it was always like, I'm going to tell my friends you're gay so like that you get no girls.
Yeah.
You
That
know?
also makes sense.
Yeah.
That also makes sense.
But-
which is another right. There
Yeah.
there are other ways to look at it, and I don't ever think that like Taylor Swift had hate in her heart for anybody.
No,
like that.
no,
Like,
I don't think
that
so
was
either,
it.
no.
I think it very much is just like at the time.
Yeah.
The biggest insult you could say to a guy to like to diminish his like masculinity was to be like, well, you're gay, and
Yeah.
that's that like.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. No, I'm not. What do you
Yeah,
mean? No, I'm
yeah,
not. Which
yeah.
is like objectively hilarious.
Yeah.
But also like it was a little, back then everybody was saying things very casually like that. I wouldn't say that now. Like I
No.
wouldn't. That's not my like style of humor. But But yeah, I don't know. I think it's crazy to think
Crazy.
that they like that she would ever release that, because again, imagine the fucking Page 6 headline: Taylor Swift releases parentheses homophobic version
Yeah, right.
of debut track song. And it's like that's
People
all they
would
would
go
say.
crazy,
And be like,
yeah.
she's this, she's that, like whatever. People would lose their fucking minds.
Mm.
But it does make me laugh, those mashups where it's like, you're gay,
Yeah.
you're gay,
You're
like,
gay.
fucking.
Yeah, it's insane. You're gay.
It's just funny because she's so like she had the twang.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like a kid. Like,
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it is.
Katy Perry has a song called "You're So Gay."
Does she?
Have you not heard that song?
Maybe I know it, but
Oh my
don't.
God,
Like,
Kelly,
it's an old song.
you would love this song. Yeah, it's like from her first album.
Maybe I do know it.
You're so gay and you don't even like boys.
Oh my God,
No, you don't even like. She has this crazy
I
line
have
that's
to
like,
hear it.
"You'll hang yourself with your H&M scarf." Like, it's a crazy fucking song.
God,
You
Katy
have to listen
Perry.
to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it. Yeah, I'll listen to it. I liked I got on Katy Perry. I Kissed a Girl. When I Kissed a Girl
Oh,
came
banger.
out.
Yeah.
I think though
She's
that
coming out with a new album.
yeah, she is. I think I Kissed a Girl was the perfect way to combat any other like accusations of homophobia. Like that was
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Kissed a Girl and I liked it. Like it's a song about like making out with girls.
Yeah.
And so anything else she kind of says after that, it's like whatever. If Taylor came out with a song that was like,
Yeah.
I'm bisexual, then the world would explode.
We actually got a DM. It was just like from a fucking psycho person being
From
like,
Gaylors?
yeah, literally
They're
being like,
psychos.
how do you like not think that she blah blah blah, like it's Pride Month and she did this blah blah blah. I'm
Oh
like,
God.
and I just don't
People
even.
not-
It's
no,
not even
we're
worth to get
we're not
into
even
it.
getting
Yeah.
into it. We don't want
Yeah.
that.
This
want
is not
that
a Gaylor
energy.
friendly podcast. I'm
No,
sorry.
it is not.
And if she
Not
ever,
even close.
if no, sorry. It is maybe if something ever to happen, but not
like,
this conspiracy
no.
theorists of that. Yes,
Conspiracies
yes, yeah.
about sexuality,
Yes,
we do
yes.
not. That's not our
We're
vibe.
allies.
We're allies. We are not.
Yes.
We're not going to project
Mm-hmm.
our thoughts and feelings and based on whatever we see online and like create narratives like that. Like that's crazy. It's,
Yep.
it's too much. And they're always out. They're always creeping around Twitter. Twitter
Always.
is such a cesspool for the Gaylors. I hate
Always.
it.
I saw this crazy ass fucking TikTok of this girl being like, I think it's time for people to accept that Taylor Swift and Karlie Kloss have been married since like 2014 and they have two kids together.
For Christ's sake.
Like,
in
are
what
you
world?
okay?
No, people are not okay. Like, people
No,
are not
because
okay.
clearly you're not okay.
No, they're really not. Speaking of people not okay, I was. This is a total side note. I wasn't even gonna bring it up, but I had tweeted about like the Maddie Healy engagement. I was like, yeah, they're a good couple. I was like, but if you don't think the timing about this is whatever, like you don't know a toxic man, and which I do believe. I believe that the timing of the announcement is funny. Like, were they engaged whenever, but. As of like this week, all these rumors have been
Right.
swirling, and they're both very online, so they
Yeah.
can pretend like they don't know that there's like something happening and whatever. And the first thing I thought of when I saw that, it was like was ruining my sparkling summer. The goal, that's all I thought about
Facts.
immediately. And I was like,
Facts.
this motherfucker again.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's dumb. So I tweeted that, but I was like, but they're a good couple, whatever. Congrats. And some girl who I don't think is like a real Swiftie. Like sometimes people will get caught up in my shit and they'll be like, I'm a Swiftie, but this is a little much. Like they'll kind of get weird like that. And I'm fine with, obviously the levels of Swiftie, like that's fine. But this girl, here, I'll read it. She said, and I'm saying this only because it's like, because she's crazy. I went through her thing and she's crazy. as a fellow Swiftie, please get a fucking life and maybe your own relationship. And I was like, Swifties don't talk to each other like this. So I'm clocking you as a fake bitch. And then I went on her Twitter and just because I was like, who is this? Nobody. But every single tweet is criticizing Travis, criticizing the Swifties for being obsessed with Travis, lauding Maddie Healy. And her pretending to like love TTPD still and like love to be a Swiftie, but it's like you're not though. You're not
That's
a fan.
so weird.
If you talk like that,
Yeah.
either you say nice things, you say nothing at all.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
really what it is,
Yeah.
and that's that. And so it's just kind of crazy. But I think that the like, 1975 fans, the Maddie Healy fans, like all these things, like they're rattled right now. They're so rattled because Taylor Swift stuff is floating around, and everyone's like, it's not about her, and it's like, but what if it is?
Right.
She said,
But what if it is?
But what if it is?
I feel sorry for our crossover fans, the 1975 Taylor crossover fans.
I do too.
Because I feel like there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's definitely a lot of them. I love them as a band.
Love the
I
1975.
think that I love their songs. Like they're great, whatever. And yes, like, we'll never talk about this again, but it's because, he's moved on. He's gone, sell my apartment. You'll have some kids with an internet starlet. Like she laid out the blueprint for it. Like
Literally,
we already know.
Crazy.
And again, it's hard to believe that, or it's hard to pretend like this wouldn't be a topic of conversation. Like, of course it would. And I'm sure they knew that. I'm sure she knew that. I'm sure everything's going on, whatever. We'll move on. Things will change. Hopefully we get a big ass announcement, something going on in Taylor's life, and we just forget all about it.
Please, tomorrow or today, I guess.
Today.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled, wigs on, noses fastened.
Yep.
And
lipstick up to your cheeks.
Lipstick up to your cheeks.
Yep.
Maybe we'll see you on the other side.
Please.
Do do do. Wow.
Oh.
That's me. Yeah. Wow. That sounds pretty good, right? Oh yeah, that's
the
a
heels
good
clicking.
heels walking. Yeah. That's a good one.
Wow.
Yeah. I think my wow is pretty good.
Baby, let the games begin.
Let the games begin.
Let the games begin.
That's us. That's us in a
Literally.
couple hours. So keep your eyes peeled
Yes.
on the Taylor Watch Instagram, TikTok. Make sure to subscribe to us everywhere.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for everybody who called in or wrote in. We love it.
Yes, we love you
these
guys.
episodes the most. Hopefully we'll have a little, we're going to be watching live. So we'll be posting our reactions, whether something happens or not.
Yep,
So just pay attention and see what's going on. And until then, we will see you next week.
Love you guys.
Bye.